welcome to Incredible Achievers, Brands and Leaders only on ET Now, the series that puts the spotlight on some of India's leading brands that have carved a niche for themselves. Today in this mobile-first world, India is creating a distinct identity for itself on the global platform. And on the show this week, we're exploring a brand that's a front-runner in the consumer durables and electronics space. Incepted about 2 decades ago, Intex Technologies began with a handful of bright minds, and today the company is present in over 70 countries around the world. Take a look. India's consumer durables industry, currently estimated at around 34,000 crore rupees, is expected to undergo immense growth by 2015, developing at a rate of 9.9%. Back in 1996, Intex Technologies foresaw opportunities and stepped into the consumer electronics market with an aim to revolutionize the industry and offer latest goods to Indian masses. Today, young and dynamic second-generation entrepreneur Keshav Bansal is infusing new energy into the business with innovative marketing strategies and a revamp of the brand's look and feel. How tough is it to be a second-generation entrepreneur? Is there a lot of, pressure on you to live up to the benchmarks that your father has set?
Well, I take it the other way. It is a motivation for me. Since I've got this beautiful and amazing platform, the empire he has set up, it is really motivational. I do not take it as a pressure. It really gives me that strength to move on and build on and increase it many folds. So it is always a positive thing when you've got such a great platform to work upon. You've got such a beautiful and a great team. You've got such great procedures, policies already set up for you. It becomes a lot more easier for second generation entrepreneurs to reach that milestone.
So today, what are the products that brand Intex manufactures? Well,
brand Intex is into 3 business verticals, namely mobile handsets, consumer durables and IT accessories. The brand has a portfolio of around 15 product categories, which has products like mobile phones, LED TVs, washing machines, multimedia speakers, headphones, etc.
Tell us about the different marketing strategies that you've implemented ever since you've joined Intex.
See, I believe in implementing a 360-degree aggressive marketing approach, whether it be ATL, BTL or digital. Lately, I like to incorporate all the elements in the plan and then go full throttle in the market. And we've been lately seeing that as an effort to increase the brand image. We roped in Farhan Akhtar as the mobile brand ambassador, and it has worked really well for the brand. I strongly believe in region-specific marketing approach. For the same, we've roped in Sudeep, the Salman Khan of Karnataka, as the brand ambassador, Anushka Shetty, who is another superstar from Andhra Pradesh, as the brand ambassador for the mobile division for that region. So, and we've realized the importance of marketing. For the same reason, our budgets on marketing have quadrupled if we talk about last year and this financial year.
Are you planning to expand your product portfolio and diversify into other products as well?
See, the vision is really clear. We want to grow vertically. The way we've grown in the past and the categories we are in right now, we want to become the leaders in those respective categories. However, as and when opportunity comes in, we are open to exploring new products.
Amongst all the business segments, which is the most profitable one for you and what earns the maximum revenue for the company?
The maximum revenue generating business is definitely the mobile business. It contributes roughly around 65% to 70% of the entire turnover.
Tell us a little bit about your sales numbers. What is the kind of sales that you're looking at for speakers as well as mobile phones?
Well, for speakers, we're selling around 2.4 million speakers every year. For mobiles, financial year 13-14, we sold around 11.5 million. And this year, financial year 14-15, we are eyeing at a number of 25 million.
Which would you say are your key markets today outside of India?
We are very strong in the SAARC region, and especially talking about Nepal, Sri Lanka, Bangladesh and the sub-African continent as well. We are quite significantly present over there.
You have manufacturing facilities in India as well as in China. What are some of the best practices that we in India can pick up from China as far as manufacturing is concerned?
The manufacturing scenario is completely different if we compare India and China. The entire ecosystem is different, So the kind of infrastructure, the kind of basic hygiene needs that a manufacturing unit requires, like road, electricity, water, are not properly in place in India if you compare them to China. For manufacturing of any product, all the raw materials or the sub-assemblies required to manufacture that product are either in-house inside the factory, or they have ancillary units near the plant, so it becomes much more efficient, and it is that more time saving as compared to the other processes. So yeah, there are a lot of things that we can learn from China.
What's the kind of product innovation that one sees at Intex?
Intex is the first brand to launch in Asia's lowest price smartphone. We partnered with Mozilla, and we launched the first phone at Firefox platform. It was named as the Cloud FX. Then we were the first ones to launch the Matrabhasha app, which lets consumer communicate in 22 regional languages. And then we launched the technology called the Class D amplifiers in speakers.
In this day and age of fast-moving technology, how does your team, how does your company stay up to date, and how do you stay ahead of the game as far as technology is concerned?
Definitely it is a very competitive environment. See, we've got a very strong R&D team. The team is always on their toes, and they keep a strict watch on the technology prevailing in the country or globally. They always strive to provide new innovative products to have that first mover advantage. That is one element. Second is that we've got various reputed technological partners. We've got reputed brands such as Google. We recently tied up with Mozilla, and then we are the strongest partners with the leading chipset maker MediaTek. So with these partnerships, we also get the chance to foresee the upcoming technology and see what's going around and develop products accordingly to the customer's needs.
How stiff is competition in the international market as well as the domestic market?
In the mobile industry, the Indian market is flooded with loads of brands, and the competition is growing day by day. And it's the same situation in the international markets.
What would you say is the single biggest USP, the unique selling point of Intex that makes you stay ahead of competition?
Our innovative technology at a very pocket-friendly price is the biggest USP that we boast about. Then we've got an extensive service network of more than 800 plus service touch points. So each and every consumer of India has that access to the service wherever he or she lives.
And how do you ensure customer satisfaction? Do you have a good customer grievance or redressal cell in place?
We've got a very strong service team which looks into all the aspects regarding customer grievances or dissatisfaction. We as a brand believe going on all full throttle and doing anything and everything for the customer for his satisfaction. Clearly in today's era, customer is the king.
How often do you come up with new variants of your products?
For all the product categories, in this dynamic environment, we have to keep on innovating and developing new technology. So we roll out as many as 70 mobile phones in a year, and we constantly keep rolling out. Maybe speakers, we launch 3 new models every month. For that is an average. So all the product categories, the technology is becoming more affordable day by day. We have to constantly stay on our toes and keep innovating in that place.
Tell us about all the manufacturing facilities that you have and what's the production capacity like today?
Intex has 3 manufacturing units, 2 in Jammu and 1 in Manpura in Himachal Pradesh. These manufacturing units manufacture multimedia speakers, mobile chargers, mobile batteries, earphones. Lately we've started manufacturing feature phones and LED televisions as well. We pride ourselves as being the nation's biggest speakers manufacturer with the capacity of manufacturing 3.6 million units annually.
So as a manufacturer from India, with this whole Make in India campaign going on, what are the sort of policy reforms that you want from the new government?
Well, first of all, we would definitely like some exemption on the and reforms in the tax structure the way it is right now, and not as a policy, but yes, as a need, the infrastructure, the ecosystem that is required for setting up a plant is not up to the mark as on date.
You have a lot of product segments. How do you ensure quality across each one? What are the sort of quality check mechanisms that you have in place?
We've got a very strong and a separate team that ensures that each and every component that goes into the manufacturing of every product is of the superior quality. Then most of the products are manufactured in-house. So we have a complete control over the manufacturing plants. Then we've got a separate product assurance team that ensures that each and every product that goes into the market is of the best quality. And even after that, we've got strong mechanisms to get market feedbacks, and if there's any change or a revamp required in the product.
What is the reach of Intex like today? What's your sales and distribution network like?
We are present in each and every city of the nation. We've got more than 1100 plus amazing distributors, and we have a dealer network of more than 80,000 plus dealers.
As far as brand building activities are concerned, what are the kind of brand promotional and marketing activities that you are focusing on these days?
Well, definitely tie-up with Farhan Akhtar was one such move, and then investing on the brand ambassador, rolling out new commercials. The information which we come to know from the market and the way the brand is growing, the acceptance in the consumer's mind is increasing. Initially we used to only sell mobile phones range up to 2,000, 3,000 bucks. We never used to have the guts to go up and sell. Today we are selling mobile phones as expensive as 20,000. So that's the way we're growing confidence, and I think it's a collective efforts of all the marketing activities which has resulted in consumer acceptance of the brand.
As far as your target cities are concerned, do you have a lot of focus on rural markets as well?
Maximum population of India is not in the tier 1 cities, it's definitely these rural areas. So for us, rural markets, the tier 3 towns and cities of the nation are of critical importance.
Talking a little bit about financial milestones, what are the numbers that the company achieved last year, and what are you projecting for the years to come?
Last year, as the entire group, we clocked a turnover of 2,000 plus crores, which was a 100% increase to the previous year. This year, again, we are eyeing a 100% increase in the revenue. We are looking at a 4,000 plus crores turnover. What
would you say is your biggest challenge today?
See, the biggest challenge what we feel is providing the latest innovative products to the consumers at the right price and at the right time, because it's such a competitive environment that you have to constantly keep on innovating in the products. And another thing is that we've lately been seeing that all the local brands, all the MNCs and the new entrants from China are investing heavily on brand building. So your marketing strategies have to be really clutter breaking. They have to be really differentiated in the industry so that you can get that mind share in the consumers' preferred brand space.
Going forward, what's your vision for Intex? Where do you want to take the company from here?
I see the vision for Intex as make Intex a globally respected name for sure, and becoming leaders in the categories that we are working on today.
Oh wow! Naya phone?
Intex has started several marketing initiatives to increase its visibility and tap new consumers through television commercials and regional events. A successful marketing tactic has been the roping in of star power for its brand promotions. Bollywood youth icon Farhan Akhtar and South Indian superstars Sudeep and Anushka Shetty have added glamour to brand Intex, increasing its footprint across the nation. Well, star power is almost always sure to grab consumer attention towards a brand, and Intex Technologies has been smart enough to recognize that. Let's head into a short break at this point. On the other side, we'll explore the strategy that the company follows to stay ahead in the highly competitive and cluttered market of mobile phones. You're watching Incredible Achievers, Brands and Leaders, only on ET Now. back to Incredible Achievers, Brands and Leaders only on ET Now. Before the break, we witnessed the phenomenal growth story of Intex Technologies. Now it's time to explore the best-selling product segment of the company, mobile phones. This is the segment that's in fact taking the company to unprecedented heights today. Today, Intex is present in three diverse product segments: mobile handsets, consumer durables, and IT accessories. LED TVs, washing machines, and multimedia speakers are a few of the company's popular products. But mobile phones alone have toppled all other categories, accounting for nearly 70% of the company's growth. Identifying affordability as the success mantra for this vertical's growth, Intex has some unique and innovative product offerings. Would you say affordability is the biggest USP of your brand?
Affordability along with the features, USP of the product. We always believe in giving good experience to the customer, and that too at good price.
Tell us about the most innovative product, the most innovative mobile phone that Intex has produced till date.
We launched one mobile handset called Aqua 3G. That was the most affordable smartphone in its category. And last 5 months we are selling this and already sold more than 500,000 devices for this product and still selling very good. So we are quite happy with the performance of Aqua 3G.
How difficult has it been to break the monopoly of MNCs in this particular segment, the likes of Nokia, Samsung, especially in the affordable segment range? How tough has that been?
Yeah, this has been quite challenging. Reason being initially mobile means what? People don't perceive to be an Indian brand. No, would be in the mobile segment. Initially has been tough, and when we launched product in 2007, initial year has been struggle for us. But slowly, steadily, we keep on growing. We keep on adding new products, new features. What we try to do is, for example, MNC brand were giving single SIM. We started giving dual SIM. They were giving low battery phone. We started giving big battery phone. And price-wise, it was almost half the price. So people started accepting Indian brand, and slowly we started giving different kind of product, innovative product at affordable price. And people started accepting Indian brand, and today Indian brand getting more than 50% of market size.
What's the kind of growth that you are projecting for the mobile business of Intex in the next couple of years?
Mobile business especially, we have been growing very fast. Last year we grown almost 300%. And this year we are targeting close to 100% growth. We are expecting around 2,800 crore revenue from mobile business, and we are looking for 100% growth over a year.
A large part of Intex's revenues come from mobile phones. With the increasing penetration of mobile phones in India, would you say it's a good time to be in this business today?
This is one of the fastest growing industry, and I would say any time is good to enter into any market. And we at Intex have visualized this way back in 2007 when we entered a mobile handset business. It was only only the MNC brand which were there at that time. And Intex visualized this demand, forecast this demand, and we entered into this segment. And initially we started with small quantity of feature phone, which we tried to provide with big battery phone, which was not there at that time. And that is how we started. And today we are keeping pace with the time. We are growing as the industry growing.
This time is very exciting, basically on two reasons. One is the smartphone boom that is happening. So we are one of the forefront runners, in fact, in terms of volumes and in terms of numbers that we are able to do. And second is even the feature phone initially was 90% or almost 95%, is still a strong contributor. And we are a very, very strong player in this segment as well.
Equipped with state-of-the-art manufacturing facilities, Intex has an extensive network of 3 production units across North India. Its factory at Baddi in Himachal Pradesh specializes in consumer durables, and each product here goes through rigorous quality check procedures. The company forayed into durable goods in 2005 to cater to the needs of middle-class buyers, and today it offers a diverse range of products in over 15 categories. Tell us about the product range that Intex has in the consumer durable space.
In consumer durables, we have LED TVs. That's the fastest moving item for us, and followed by would be speakers are there. Then washing machines are there. DVD players are there. And if we talk about the IT segment, headphones are there, mouse, UPS, data cards are there, power banks are there, and many more products in that vertical. And in near future, we are even planning to launch refrigerators and air conditioners in the next financial year. And if we talk about in the longer term vision, in the next couple of 2 to 3 years of time, the Intex will be offering the complete white goods range, brown goods range, and appliances as well.
What's the most innovative consumer durable product that Intex has ever developed?
Intex has its own legacy in terms of the brand, and we have invested majorly on speakers in the past. So that would be, I would say, the speakers is the best product what we have developed.
So how much of a revenue does the consumer durable segment account for in the Intex group?
In the current financial year, we'll be contributing to about 30% of the overall revenue.
What sort of evolution have you seen as far as the consumer durable industry in India is concerned?
As far as we talk about the consumer durable industry in India, it has changed drastically. If we see, few years down the line, let's go 10 years back. In 2005, the industry in India was barely at $3.5 billion. And in the next year, 2015, it is expected to grow at $15 billion. And it has even been, there's even been a CAGR of 500% in this. So the business has, increased tremendously.
How has Intex kept up with all the evolution of the Indian consumer?
Our R&D department is really working very hard to keep up the pace, and in the near future you'll even see us coming up with Bluetooth speakers, and the new feature what we are working on is an auto recording feature in the speakers there, wherein you can really record any kind of FM program which is running to your speaker, or any kind of music what is going through the you are running through pen drive that can be stored into it. And in the recent past also, this month itself we have launched a new product in LED also, which is, we have named it as a gold LED TV, which is a chrome finish, and we are the first one in India to launch this kind of product.
Intex Technologies clocked a turnover of 2,000 crore rupees in 2013, a phenomenal 100% growth in 1 year. Moving ahead at a scorching pace, the company plans to repeat this success story in the current financial year, eyeing revenues of over 4,000 crore rupees, an ambitious target that it may well achieve thanks to its vision, innovation, and its spirit of entrepreneurship. So that was the inspiring success story of Intex Technologies, a consumer durables and electronics brand that has not just taken the Indian market by storm, but has also established a global presence for itself in less than 2 decades. Next time, we'll unravel the success story of yet another brand from India and make you meet the men and women behind it. Till then, it's goodbye.